Okay. What's up, YouTube world? This is your man, Blue Sense. And before we get started, can y'all hit the like button so we can share this to other people? I got this fragrance for $21.99 from Ross. Yep, went to Ross. And I seen a lot of YouTubers reviewing these Banana Republic Grassland, Banana Republic fragrances. And the first one that I was able to get my hand on is Grassland. I went to Burlington. I've been to Marshalls, Ross, TJ Maxx. I didn't see them nowhere. And this is when they was first hitting the stores. Luckily, every time I go home to visit my daughter, I see, I go and see what they have. Most of the time, they have fragrances that I already done bought or I done bought and gave away, or I done sampled and I just don't like the smell of them. Or some of them just, they're just cheap fragrances that if you buy it, it's just like 90% alcohol. But with this Grassland, this one to me smells just like Shea Bomb. It's about 95% close. If you have never smelled Shea Bomb, it's like Green Iris Tweed minus the earthiness. It's more like a tea note in these fragrances. It just, when you get to the Shea Bomb, it's just a little bit sweeter. Now, it's not as sweet as Mauve, Trees No Wheat, Pour It's not as sweet as that. But if I would have had to recommend any fragrances to younger people, I would recommend these three that's in that wheelhouse or that family of Cool Water, Green Iris Tweed. I would recommend this for like somebody who's 18 up, And when it comes to Green Iris Tweed, the only reason I don't have a full bottle of Green Iris Tweed, I just can't justify the pricing for me. $300 for something that smells similar to these three in Cool Water, it's just, I'm not saying that the people who buy Green Iris Tweed, if you can afford anything, you buy what you want. That's how this game works. But for me, I can't justify the $300 price point, and I'm still gonna smell like Cool Water. I'm still gonna smell like Mauve. I'm still gonna smell like Grassland. I'm still gonna smell like Shea Bomb. Yeah, you taking out a few notes, and if I could be honest, Green Iris Tweed is probably the most richest of all these fragrances. It smell like you paid $300 for the bottle. They don't slack on ingredients. That's a good thing about Creed. And also with the Green Iris Tweed, Creed always, people can say what they want, but Creed puts something in their fragrances and all of them has that note in them. I don't care if it's Aventus, Green Iris Tweed, Silver Mountain Water, Royal Oud. They all have some type of note in them that when I smell a Creed fragrance, I could tell by just that note. Because I don't know what, they could be ambergris or whatever they putting in it, but it's unique to them. And like I said, I can tell when I smell a Creed fragrance. But I would recommend this Grassland. The longevity on it, it'll last you about 4-5 hours. It will project maybe when you first spray it on arm length, but it's more of a lingering scent than it is a projection scent. Like I sprayed it on my t-shirt and, because it wouldn't stain, it's a clear liquid. And I could smell it throughout the day, but when I first sprayed on, it was projecting. But maybe an hour later, it wasn't projecting that good. But as the wind, as I walk or if I sat down real quick, I could smell the fragrance in my clothing. Also, I tested it on my skin, and it works it worked pretty good, So I would recommend it for $21.99. You can't go wrong with it. I wouldn't pay $46 for this fragrance because it just don't perform like I would want it to. But if I had to rank this fragrance in the list of, Cool Water, the Green Iris Tweed, Shea Bomb, Grassland, and Tres No Wheat, I would rank Shea Bond is always going to be my favorite because it's like more youthful. Then it would be Green Iris Tweed. Then it would be Grassland, and then Trey's No Wheat, and then Cool Water last because, you know, Cool Water is more like an alcohol base first, and then you get that scent, you know, and Cool Water, it lasts, but you're going to get a blast of that alcohol note. But that's my review today on Grassland. I just wanted to bring this to you. I know we out of season with this because more people going to say you should be wearing this in the summer or spring. But with Grassland, I would say you can wear it for 3 seasons, spring, summer, fall. That's well as all of them, except for Trey's No Wheat. I would say you can wear Trey's No Wheat in the winter. Green Iris Tweed you can wear in the winter too, so I'll take that back. Green Iris Tweed you definitely can wear in the winter. And like I said, the only reason that I don't put Green Iris Tweed at my #1 is just for the pricing. The pricing is, you know, the $300 price point is ridiculous for a fragrance that almost you got 5 or 6, and you might even got 10 fragrances that come so close to Green Iris Tweed that, you know, the price don't, you know, it just don't justify it. So even with the Shea Bond, with this Grassland, if I could get a bottle on discount, Macari or, you know, maybe Facebook Marketplace, somewhere like that, for under $100, I would buy it. But if not, I'll just stay with the Grassland. And when I go back to visit my daughter again, and they got another bottle on the shelf, I probably would pick up another bottle, and that would do me pretty much for this DNA of Cool Water and all that type of stuff, because I have a bottle of Cool Water. You know, I got samples of the Green Iris Tweed, and I got samples of the Shea Bond, you know, and I got a full presentation of the Trey's No Wheat. So I think I'll be good for that whole DNA. I probably wouldn't need no more. But that's my video for today. I ain't want to tie y'all up. I just wanted to tell people that that live in the DMV area that Ross is starting to get some of these Banana Republic fragrances. And like I say, y'all check it out if y'all live in that area, because we always the last to get anything as far as fragrances go. But, you know, if you're in your local Ross or your Marshalls or your TJ Maxx, just look out for it, you know, and that'll save you from going online and paying an extra $20, $30 for a fragrance that you didn't smell. But y'all have a good day, and I appreciate y'all for coming and viewing. Thank you.